Welcome back to the lab. Today we're tackling a fascinating concept, emergent behavior. Sounds technical, but once you get it, you'll see why it's one of the most exciting and sometimes unsettling parts of AI. So what does emergent behavior mean? It's when an AI does something it wasn't directly trained to do. In other words, a new ability seems to emerge once the model gets big or complex enough. Here's an example. Imagine teaching a kid how to read. You start with letters, then words, then sentences. But one day, the kid suddenly writes their own story. You didn't directly teach them storytelling. It just emerged from everything else they learned. In AI, the same thing happens. A model trained to predict text might suddenly get really good at solving math problems, translating languages, or playing games. Nobody specifically programmed it to do those things. They just emerged as side effects of training on so much data. Why does this matter? Because emergent behavior is what makes AI feel powerful and unpredictable. It's exciting when the model surprises us with new abilities, like writing music or explaining jokes. But it's also a reminder that we don't always fully understand how these systems develop certain skills. Here's your Power Hour challenge. Ask your AI to do something unusual, something it wasn't specifically built for. For example, ask it to write a poem in the style of your favorite musician, or explain a joke step by step, or solve a riddle. Then ask yourself, who trained it to do that? The answer is nobody directly. That's emergent behavior at work. Here's the takeaway. Emergent behavior is when AI goes beyond the basics and surprises us with new skills. It's the spark that makes AI feel alive, not because it is, but because complexity creates unexpected abilities. All right, that's today's lab. Emergent behavior, the hidden talents that emerge when AI grows big enough.